Hello everyone! How's it going? Welcome back to Infurnum Rogue. And I've been doing a little bit of scouting around online, and I have been told by one of my viewers that I am not using very optimal weapons, which is understandable. I haven't touched Rogue in a while. So I should be using the Skyfin Bomber and the Claw Crusher around this time. Claw Crusher is a more recent change, and apparently it's been made a lot better, and I've greatly underestimated this thing when I first tried it, because I didn't read it. So I'm going to give this another chance. Do some nice spread shots as well. So last time, I figured out I needed to find the Vernal Pass, because I need Vernal Soil. I believe here, Vernal Soil. And there's nothing to do with it. Okay, so we just need the Vernal Soil in this. So we need to go for a little bit of a searching journey. What I might do is I might go to our pylon. And we're going to drop down to the drop on the right. It's a bit dark down here. Let me place some of these for you. Okay. And now we grab this. Once we get through that cobweb anyway. Ah, there's a fish. Okay. Let's see. And we are just going to start heading down. Oh, no, we have not gone far enough left. I want to try and be in the middle here. More or less the middle here. Let's also slap this on. And we're going to start digging down between these two areas and start searching down the middle. I see you on the right track, but there was also a fake out sword. You have to try better than that. Ow, ow. Oh, okay. Ow. Those guys do a fair bit of damage. Yeah, we're probably going to be checking in sweeps like this. Hopefully this won't take too long, because I want to get right back into the momentum with Plantera. Love to place torches for you guys, but yeah, I'm in the middle of water, I can't do that. We can start checking around a bit, really. I don't know if it can spawn at this level. Wow, this is a big area. Okay, so let's have a look here. It's safe to say it's not here. So we are going to relocate and try again. This is more or less where I want to go if I'm not being absolutely clobbered by everything. Okay, let's stop him from coming down here and let's proceed down. Tell you what, I'll keep my mount out, that way I can see what's going on, as well as you guys. In fact, that works a bit better as well. I didn't even know this worked downwards. That's interesting. Okay, I'm just going to pass through the mining area here. Ooh. Okay, well. Okay, need a little sidetracking. Back to digging a hole. Hopefully not dying to bees. This is not good news. Okay, this area we've already been. It's not likely to be squished in between those two areas. I'm going to go around this spider. You know, this digs down surprisingly effectively for what looks to be a horizontal vehicle. This should not work. I believe the place will be hard to miss because it's lit up, isn't it? beehive, can't be asked to deal with that. Who knows, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it can spawn at this Y level. I'd like to see where I am, which would be nice. Okay, I'm making the call that this is not the place to check. Next call is through this area here, maybe down here. So we're going to try... I think this is closer. We're going to try over here next. I hope this is not a case of it's in the last place I'm going to think of. Also, what's more concerning is I haven't even found the jungle temple yet either. Minorly concerning. See you. Very mixed bag down this way. Pebblestone, mud, and dirt. Let this be the one, please. I mean, it wouldn't be the craziest thing to suspect it just spawned outside of the jungle biome, because we obviously have this too, this whole situation. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a case of janky spawning. I very much like the pink moss. At least makes the journey interesting. Also, ow! Those things are a bit tougher. I can't do that just yet. Not that tanky. There's the temple. looks like I'm hitting. Tell you what, let's go over the temple and see if it's not above it. There you are! Not sure how one would go about acquiring this mysterious dirt. Well, I suppose that question answered itself for me. This weird lumps on the bottom. Sorry, friend. So I need 20 of this stuff. Well, that's all I needed. What does it mean? Does this place look different? I feel like the textures have been, at least the grass has been updated anyway. But yeah, as I was thinking, it was just on the edge. Alright, well, we know where it is now. I got the soil I needed. Let's go quickly grab everything else before we get started. Let's not do that. In fact, let's change out of that so that can't happen. Crafting materials. I need 4 more of those and 5 essence of sunlight. At an anvil. And there we go. We no longer have to rely on a bulb. Secondarily, not in that chest anymore. We are going over here. I wish to grab these. I don't think... No, we'll go without for now. But when it comes down to it, and I'm more comfortable with these 2 weapons... Because I'm not going to waste potions if I don't have momentum built up. Okay, you ready, chat? Here we go. Here we go. I don't have this on. Yeah, everything else looks good. Do stealth strikes of these at close range, I believe I was told. That was a nice mix. It Get out of this circle. 3. Get down below. Ow. Okay, that was 4. Oh, I'm far. I'm far. It's not good. I somehow evaded that. Oh, that was tight. Damn. Okay. I forgot a very important thing that I wanted to do as well. I wanted to create a platform in the middle, which would really help out in this situation. Okay. We try again, but I want to make that platform in the middle, which is a step which I completely missed that I wanted to do. That's more or less where it wants to be. Okay. Quickly. I think we can do this without potions. It's very close. This seems to do some work. It's alright. Has been nicely buffed, I can tell. Okay, with a platform in the middle, we try again. Here we go. Just to my left. Okay. Oh, I just hit something. That is not good. I'll get rid of those guys. There's one right there. Let's not panic. Dash into the pedals now. I just hit something else. There's another thing. Okay, well this is why I make this. Yep, I'm able to get to him a lot better now. Or her. Plantera's more of a her. Yeah, definitely a her. I got too close. That's my bad. Lost my dodge. Yep. Ah, it's already that time now. Let's get away from the pedals. Go do it again. Okay, get away from those. Oh yeah, the platform. Ow! Ow! Okay. I was gonna say it really makes a difference. Oh my god, I didn't even... I don't... Wait, what? She despawned? What? Oh, come on, I had that. Well, that was kind of rude. Alright, we run it back. You want to go again? Maybe a bit less suck on my part would be better. I see you. Also, I could do this. Because now she's getting Brimflame as well. What are you doing? Over here. you get out of here. We're going top left. Wait, what? What happened to the weapon? Okay, somehow I dropped the weapon there. I butterfingered the drop key. Okay, where I am is fine. Okay, we're doing this. Don't worry, Plantera, I'm not going far. Ow. That's it, I'm right here for you for your killing this time. There we go. There is the victory I ordered. Okay, anything else down here I miss? Don't look like it. Okay. Alright. That platform really made a difference. I have 3 stacks of mod in my inventory. I should sort my inventory first before opening this. That would be natural. Looks like it needs more mud. Put those in there. This is a pre-hard mode. This is a material. There is another pre-hard mode in here. And bam. Yeah, nothing for me, it seems. Let's at least sort these out. Got a melee weapon. Got a 3 ranged weapons. I do not have a mage. I have this. You can just go and equip equipables, accessories. Okay. Let's see. All classes, it seems. There's this rogue weapon here. I believe I have Burning Blade already. Yes. It's just this I don't have. That's fine, that's easy. The rest of this, not so much. If I did have one, I'd be crafting items, which there is not. For Crimson, okay. Great Sand Shark could have it. Can you silence yourself, please? Okay. So I suppose that's our next objective. Do we have... I could probably make a custom desert here. I don't know if that's spread enough. Has this spread into the desert at all? No, but it's getting there. You guys aren't what I want. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go grab some sand. And it won't be in there. Is there anything else we can do before that? Because this will take a second. We could make some miracle fruit. We could upgrade the living dew. That's a pretty easy one. Because I have all this already. I'm guessing I put that in here. Did I make it? It'd be surprising if I didn't, because it's a very nice healing item. I guess not. I'll tell you what, then we'll forget that for now. I definitely have those. I definitely have these. It's the life alloys. Ah, right. Scoria. I forget the requirement for scoria. If I'm not mistaken, I need to beat Golem first. What? Huh. Multiplies most non-weapon, non-debuff damage by 1.5. Counts as an alcohol. Oh, that's an alcohol. Okay. Amazing. Don't know how that got there, but it's that now. Right, let's get on to making a custom desert, because this is a very good item. It would be a natural. A natural doesn't seem to be here. I guess I don't have any, huh? Weird. I guess we can take a bit off the side of our desert. elbows up. A lot of guys here. So now I'm gonna leave and then come back and see if that's spread. Over here, I am going to do the same thing. It'll take a bit for this to spread. Let's go see how the Crimson is doing. I know the Crimson naturally spreads slower than the Corruption. I know that's a feature. So while that's doing that, let's see. I could try Golem. Golem's one of those bosses where you could quite happily just jump straight into it, because Golem is very simple and very telegraphed. Like, it's a very fun boss, admittedly. I don't think I'll use... I probably... I don't know if I want to make it. For later, the Radiance is a beautiful item. This is hard to pass on. That is true, ectoplasm. Right. Aside from this, any rogue weapons? We have got a couple. Void Stone, that's going to be a pain. Deck of cards. And of course, Spectre isn't very useful for this. Ah, yeah, the two moons. I don't know if they provide any. I'm going to have to check the list for that. And then it's just core. The core weapons. Ah, yeah, Miracle Matter, of course. Oh, this has changed. Let's first go for the Asgard's Valor. We will need ectoplasm for it, though. Let's go get ourselves some ectoplasm while we're waiting for that to spread. I completely forgot about that. I wasn't thinking about it too much because it doesn't benefit this class that much, but yeah, they changed it, so now it's a required ingredient for the combined essence, so I guess that's what we're doing. Let's get the glaive, because glaive has always been handy for this. I don't even know how much I need. So let's say 5 for that, 10. 13. I think it's just the one thing I need for this. So I just need 13, that's it. Wow, it really just gave me both. Here's my guy. I can make it, though I'm not sure what I'd do with it. There you go, that's everything I needed. I got... Jeez, they... handing these to me. Let's make it just because we can. Unless we can't. Yeah, we can. Oh, whoops. Let's not stay on that. For the sake of having it, we have it now. Okay. Now, Core of Calamity. Crafting materials. And then we need one of each essence. There we go. Oh, I was already in the right place. Okay, now remind me what else I need. Hollowed bars. Ooh, tough one. Do I have enough of those? It would be hard mode. Yes, I do. Bang. Asgard's Valor. For defense, ram dash. Okay. Let's go see how our... I imagine they should have spread to a sufficient degree by this point. Though it might be a little too hopeful, yeah. Yeah, I need to wait for that to spread more. Okay, let's at least see how the hollowed one is doing at this point. This one's looking a bit better. Still not quite enough to get started, so... Let's do the easy weapon we can make. Fantasy Talisman. I'm gonna have to check if I have any more of those, if I didn't sell them. Because they're very valuable. Nope, I didn't sell them. Amazing. Okay, let's... yeah, let's just transfer all this to silk. I don't think that'll be a problem. Loom. Loom's down here. Where is... There you are. Alright, now we can make these. And we can also make this, so let's also do that while we can. We'll check that out in a second. Crafting items. Event summons, you can go in there. And then the other one, which is significantly more difficult to get. I'm not sure where this is gotten. Rogue, maybe? Do you sell this? No, you do not. Interesting. Slightly more inaccurate. Okay, but none of this is... You know, just because I'm curious, I want to see what that does. But no, none of this has been what I need. I see you over there, Clam. Ooh. What NPC would sell that? I don't imagine, yeah. One of these NPCs, maybe? Very doubtful. What NPC would sell that? No, YouTube would not sell this. Maybe I can't make it yet? I'm going to check what that is in a second. But first, I am curious about this. So that brings me up to a top speed of 207. Nyum. Oh, that reminds me of an old item. That's fun. I'm gonna keep that on hand. Okay. God, that's a lot of stuff I want to keep on hand. I can get rid of these hearts, I guess. While we're still waiting for that to spread, let's see. Ah, yes, Athena Leviathan, right. Luminol, of course. The last I checked, Luminol didn't want to exist. So it looks like that gives us something to do, I suppose. We can take another journey into the abyss. Slap that on, slap this on. We'll keep the evade on because things hit like a truck down there. And we shall descend. Okay, and right here, if I can make it. There we go. Perfect. Very strange that the music's still playing at this depth. If I'm not mistaken, I can make this. There we go. I'm still pretty sure Abyss Gravel. This is Abyss Gravel, right? So we want 15 of those. Okay. I'm sorry for existing. Are you still after me? Ow, yes you are. I tried to place a... Okay. That guy, I don't think that guy liked me very much. So wait, does this work even when I'm going down? No, it does not. It does not work like that. Okay, good to know. And go. I have enough time. I got the Abyss Gravel. The Lumino just really doesn't want to reveal itself. I'm not sure why. I didn't have a chance to see it though, so... Can't be 100% sure about that claim. Ow. Get out. Yeah, they're not visible. Okay. Let's crate it there. Ah, right, the pressure to escape. My bad. But up here it's fine. Okay. I'm taking a wild guess here, but I might need to upgrade this to get luminol. Okay, so if I want to fight Athena Leviathan, I'm gonna have to get it to spawn naturally. That's fine. So while that is still probably spreading, in fact, last I checked, I never even bothered making an arena for this fight. Am I gonna regret saying that? Probably. I'll probably stick to the Claw Crusher, because apparently it's just that good. Nor am I gonna fight Athena during the night. I believe I'm about the right distance away from him to spawn. Tell you what, let's go check on the other one, see how that one's spreading. That looks a lot better. Okay, these ones are spawning now. Ow. Okay, turtle. Let's give this a try. Low damage, but it seems to... I'm just gonna keep using this one. It's kind of silly just throwing them out though. They're spawning decently, so it's not the worst. Wait. Little crimson amongst the It's probably better I'm partially in the jungle anyway. Pinky, nice. This is a little slow, so tell you what. Let's go see what I can brew up over here on the left. I don't have any regular battle potions. It could be on crafting items. Yeah, hold on. Let me just go get some water. And 20 of these. Tell you what, no, let's not waste our blood orbs on this. I have a better idea. We have Bloody Mary. Sorry, horse. Don't worry, you'll be a boss eventually. And Bloody Mary. Now I just need a single light shard. That's a regular one. We want a light one. Oh, we got a twofer. Hey, we got the drop. That's rarer than the item we're after. Amazing. Okay, yeah, the more I use this, the more fun I think it is. There it is. Alright, now we'll be heading over to the left and going over to our other artificial biome. There we go. Didn't take as long as I expected. Alright. Okay, we have both the light and dark. Now we need souls of light and night. Do we have... I'm doubtful, but... We have the night, actually. Yeah, light I was doubtful. Okay. So we go underworld, up and to the right. Amazing. So it would seem that holding on to old files is not a good idea. Okay. Okay, only 3 more is needed. Sorry, was it... incredibly good crowd control, I'll say that. Alright, we are going to head home, and I need to quickly check something because of the video stopping. Okay. Okay. I am back. Let's see, what's the last thing I need? I need this. Am I still holding on to those? I have one. I bet... The question is, would I have even made a weapon in that category? Doesn't look like it. So I just need a single one of these. Remind me what I need again. 2 of all the above. And I have none of that. We could just quickly obliterate... this is a hard mode summon. We could just quickly obliterate aquatic scourge. Not aquatic. Desert. Big difference. Because the difference being is that this scourge doesn't die just like this. Yeah, all 3 are just in the inventory. And add a furnace, which is weird. We'll just get rid of everything else. It was just this I wanted. And this. And we'll get back to making that in a second. Let's just put this away. There we go. More of those now. Yep, now I just need the other rogue weapon, and I need to take that and this to the anvil. Nice and easy. There we go. And okay. Let's go grab one of our Bloody Marys. And let's head over here, grab our slime mounts, and see how long this will take. Interesting. Okay, I'm just getting back into it again. Okay, I'm getting in the pattern here. Okay. I'm just remembering how this is going. Okay, right. I don't think it was the call to... Okay. The problem is that building is there and I'm thinking about it. It's temporary, but I'm gonna knock this down a touch. Just so it's less in the way, I guess. Yeah, I really don't think you're supposed to be doing that. I could try and bring another Bloody Mary just to speed things up. I could also try to pop a brimstone flask as well. Swear I should have been hit there. Damn, I got stun locked there. Though I have a better understanding of what I'm supposed to do, I'm still not doing enough. There's nothing I can upgrade right now, no. That's the same thing. Yeah, that's post. Let's give it another go. I need to learn it better. I'll keep going until my Bloody Mary runs out. If anything, at least in the first phase, this is getting in the way. I need to try and drop down to the lower platform when I can. Bad situation, bad wing time. Okay. Are there improved wings I can make? Shroomite. That is better all round. That is way better all round. And that requires me to do Pumpkin Moon, okay. It's Hatted Fairy Wings. Okay. Okay, it looks like Pumpkin Moon is our next task then. That's the next thing we want to do. So I guess that's something we'll be doing next time. We at least got Plantera down, and pretty swiftly too. So, we'll see. We'll try to do the Pumpkin Moon next time to try and get some improved mobility. That extra wing time and just general movement, it will be very handy. It seems like these are the best wings I can go for right now, so I guess Pumpkin Moon takes priority. That, or I could just go straight to Golem. Which, I know Golem... I remember Golem quite well. Golem is very simple. It's just getting into a pattern, and it's a very long fight, but it's not too bad in terms of difficulty. So, considering how things go next time, we could either see ourselves doing Anahita or Golem next time. I don't know if there is anything else after that. Allow me to remind myself. Yeah, there's Astrum Aureus. I suppose there's the stars, but aside from that, it's not really much. More increases adrenaline. Yeah, we can give that a try also. We'll look into that one as well. So I'd say Golem and Anahita takes priority over that one. Especially Golem, since I find it a lot easier. You'll see what I mean when I try it. Unless they've changed it since then, and I'm about to eat my words. So, until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.